What's up, YouTube? All my beautiful shooters and the rest of you fuckins out there, how y'all doing this morning? Daniel Papa Pews coming to you live from where? Waynesville, Georgia. Great state of Georgia. Welcoming you in, reminding you, hit that like button, drop some comments, engage in the chat. Go over, check out the content, sub to the channel. I want to welcome everybody ahead of time. Thank y'all. And this is for entertainment, educational purposes only. I lean more towards entertainment because I never take educational advice from me. What's up, YouTube? Let's get into it this morning. Robert, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. How y'all doing? Stop telling you what to do. I know, Jim. I always be bossy. I always be bossing folks around. Yeah, y'all double tap them screens. 4 likes. I appreciate you guys. Bear, what is up? We got some topics to get into this morning. Y'all know how we do. I'll swap it over to the content y'all really want to see here in just a few minutes after we hit about the 3-minute mark. Hey, we got to get to talk about what's in the pews. I mean, what's in the news today. We talking about that Nancy Guthrey. Boy, that's strange, man. There's some weird stuff going on. I've been watching the news as things start to progress. And I just kept asking myself, I told you I had a nephew that's been an unsolved mystery for 11 years. And I'm just thinking with today's time, how everything is with flock cameras and Walmart using, using facial recognition and AI and all that, and how Ring cameras and everybody's got a phone in their hand, how stuff like this can still be going on in today's time with satellites that could watch a gnat fart in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just wild how stuff like this still happens. E.D.C, Ripen, Xavier, what is up, everybody? What's everybody up to today? Double tap them screens. I did a little shooting. I'm sure y'all seen my short by now. Wasn't doing it for accuracy, just so y'all know. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. I'll give y'all an accuracy video real soon. System noise popping in my Bluetooth smart eraser. Oh, pooping in your Bluetooth smart toilet. There you go. There you go. It ain't too smart, because if it was that smart, it'd run away from that shit type shit. Ha ha, let's go. Double tap them screens. Gunner man, good morning, my brother. But yeah, we talking about the different things that are going on. You know, some of the stuff with this Guthrie case is just kind of wild. It's getting wild and wilder. And I don't mean to be negative, Nancy, but I don't think old girl coming back. Y'all know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I watched this. They were talking about they unplugged or took the pacemaker off of its app. And everybody's like, oh, they unplugged their pacemaker. No, they didn't. Stupid. The pacemaker's in your skin. You can't turn it off. You can just take it off the app. Trying to call IG, but I think you were busy or sleeping. Yeah, if you tried to call before now, I'll sleep, bro. I was up at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I finally took me a little bit of a nap. Brookside, hadn't seen you in a while, brother. Y'all come on in and tap on in, double tap them screens. Make sure y'all liking the live stream. Make sure y'all check out the fact that we got gems now where you can get gifts. We got super chats active now. We got super thanks active. I don't know if the membership's active or not. Maybe somebody can let me know if it's showing membership on your side or the option to do membership. Get out of here, Mason. Ah, Coconut Jim. Wonder who that can be. Wonder who that can be. Coconut Jim. Okay. I'll finish activating it. I know what I got to do to activate it. I got to go back into the studio app. I just haven't done it. Because like I said, the money never made a difference. It was the point of getting there. It was the point of facing the challenge and pushing myself to see if I could get the subs, get the followers, and do what I had to do. 11 people double tap them screens. We're fixing to swap over to the firearms. I got a few out today. I got the Sheild Plus. I've got the 1911. I got the Glock 49 out for y'all to look at. And I got the little Taurus TCP out. And that's what we rocking today. And then I threw the AK up. And we got one of the little targets I was playing with yesterday when I broke that Stoeger out and I fired them 2 barrels. Boy, I peppered the hell out of my target. Yes, sir, but we will get some more accurate shots. Yesterday was just about dumping some rounds and having a good time. I went out to get some wood for my smoker because I'm smoking a brisket today. And I went out and got some wood from old Burns Rum and figured I'd have a good day today and just rock it and have a good time out in the yard. Candy is riff raff of YouTube. Candy is a troll. So Candy is now Coconut Jim. Put the lime on the coconut. Carson, what is up, brother? What is up? But yeah, I peppered the hell out of my damn target, about ripped it in half. But that 49 runs flat. Sure enough, sure enough. Put the cigarette out so I can flip. Vontae, good to see you, bro. Everybody go check out Vontae's Guns if you haven't already. 15 people in the chat. Double tap them screens. Make sure you're liking the live stream. Tap into the comments, guys. Engage in the comments. Have a good time. Be respectful type shit. Go check out the content, sub to the channel. But sub to Vontae's Guns, Bear, Everyday Carry, Carson, the OG himself, Carson, and Robert. Go sub to one another. Make sure y'all dropping them likes and comments, though. But here we go. We're going to swap around just 1 minute so I can sit the phone down and chug my Red Bull for just a minute. Y'all see that? Man, I peppered the hell out the upper left of that target. There we go. Now I can sit here and talk smack for a minute and not move the camera around so much. 12 people in the chat. Let's go. We need some white paint. Vaughn needs to lighten up. Boy, Vaughn said he fixing to choke slam you through the table type shit off the top rope like it's SummerSlam. He gonna Undertaker your ass. 16 people. Double tap them screens. Let's go. Let's see if we can get to 20, 25 people in here real quick. Come on, guys. Drop the comments. Drop the likes. Double tap them screens. If you can't do it by double tapping the screen, look for the 3 dots at the top of the screen. Tap them 3 dots and it'll give you access to the like button. Like the live stream. Got to go back to work, brother. Catch you later. Yes, sir. Coconut Jim is candy, Vaughn. If the duck was to the left, I got him. If the duck was to the left, he was through. You heard me? The target gives you to get off my lawn vibes. Yes, sir, it does. Yes, sir, it does. From the distance I was at, I was more or less just happy to hit paper. I wasn't aiming per se because I was just out shooting. Paul Wick, Desert Armory, more. What is up? Smitty is a work of art. Yes, it is. That is beautiful. Y'all got to go check out Carson's new baby. Got to prepare for... we'll see how that goes, bro. Don't let the news hype you up too much. A lot of them just talking smack because they don't want that smoke. They don't want the U.S. and its boats to come floating in their area. You don't know me. At work, can't really chat, but I'm listening. Yes, sir. Understand that, Paul Wick. You get that paper, man. That's all that matters. Get that paper, brother. Get yourself to where you can get what you want type stuff. All hell, man. Everybody's greedy nowadays, bro. That's yeah, come on. 13 people double tap them screens. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Make sure y'all dropping comments, hitting that like button. We got to get to 20 likes. We got to get the views up. I was a little off yesterday. I had 300 views, so I was 100 off of what I thought I had at the minimum. But it's all good. We still going to keep pushing every day. We still going to get out here and run our mouth and have a good time with it. So which pew shot better? The 49. I like the 49. Kareem, stay dangerous. What's up, bro? What's Eleanor showed how to change the profile names and pronouns? There you go, Candy. Change them pronouns. But yeah, we just was playing around yesterday. Figured I'd fire off a few shots, get back in the truck, bring my wood here, and get it ready for the day. Beyond Raging Bullets, how you doing, my brother? What's difference is it's basically reversed. This is a G19 bottom and a 17 upper with a 19 recoil spring. Basically, this is, I guess that's the best way I could describe it. It's basically a 19 long, technically. Carson. It's right. It's a hybrid. It's it's one of them transgenders. It basically says that you can have the how can I word what I want to say? You can have the benefits of the long slide and the sight radius, and still have the concealability of the 19. But that particular day, about 300 cheeseburgers was the difference. Hey, let's go with it. About 300 cheeseburgers were the difference. It was on sale. It was the display model, and I grabbed it up. But I am enjoying it. I'm going to go out here in a little while. We're going to rock some more and see what she does. Get y'all a little bit better accuracy idea on it. Yesterday was just seeing what I could do with it. And then it was about just showing off with the little Walther. Y'all seen that little Walther? Still did all 15 rounds, no issues. Everybody who keeps telling me my Walther jams up. Not when you do it right, they don't. Yes, I did, bro. Bear, I got a hell of a deal, and I would have been a fool to pass it up. I'd have been a fool to pass it up. We had a good time with it, though. Just a few minutes I was out there, and then I had to do that Stoeger. I had to grab the Stoeger out the truck and put both barrels out there. And I went backwards. I shot the left barrel first, which was the back trigger, and then I shot the right barrel. $11 folks, double tap them screens, guys. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these comments going. Let's get it rolling. Talking today about the flock cameras and all the technology we have. How in the world do we have people going missing and being in, being whatever? And then I'm also asking y'all the question. Y'all think she's gonna return home, or you think something happened to her? What y'all think? It's been what, 13 days now? 13 days. They talking about they went from millions of dollars to just want one Bitcoin, just for information. Like, bro, what the world going on in this world? Y'all come on in, double tap them screens. I see we dropped down to 4 people, but it'll come back up. Trust me, we will have more people pop in. And on body today, I got the Derya DY9Z. She's in the appendix, ready to go, just in case. Because the way I look at it when I'm doing a live stream, all of them are out of commission. So I got to keep something, in case the boogeyman try to grab me. Chug-a-lugging on no Red Bull. Let's see who all pops in. I appreciate all the ones who are in and all the ones who will comment. And once again, my daily thanks to everybody. Y'all made this channel what it was, what it is, and what it's gonna be. Y'all make it do what it do type shit. Everyday carry life. Always got that thing on him. Always ready. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Barry. It don't look good, bro. As somebody who has watched these cases over the years, it just don't look good. Then I got a question. Do y'all think it was the family? Do y'all think the family was up to some nefarious stuff? They sure do be searching their houses an awful bunch. That tells me what they think. And of course, they always start with the spouse and then the immediate family. Then they work their way out. They always start in the middle and work their way out. Then you're hearing about the gloves and the Hispanic guy they picked up because somebody said something about his eyes. But look here. These guys got all this technology, and it still, at the end of the day, goes back to guesswork and a good old $5 snitch. Yeah, me too. Because I had seen the original picture of the blood out there, and that was an awful lot of blood that was, going out the door. So she was definitely in a little bit of a shit. Pizza to the house. The whole crime scene was, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's crazy, Carson, though, for real, for real. I'd hate it to be one of my family members. I really would, because, I know they got to be sitting there biting their nails, holding on to any kind of promise, any kind of hope, every time the phone rings type shit. But it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Very close family friends. And then I heard they were only like 60 miles from the border. So now one of their ideas was she was got and took over the border. Man, they going through all kind of stuff. It's crazy. Crazy world we live in, man. Crazy world we live in. But we gonna see how long it takes them to figure out what they figure out. I heard they found some gloves on the side of the road. They doing an old DNA thing, and they let their secrets fly. But they talking about they gonna hit all the ancestry sites and check for people who's got DNA close to whoever had them gloves on. Look here, y'all better hope one of y'all second cousins ain't out there doing crazy stuff now. Just letting y'all know, because they're gonna check that Dana. They calling in Dana. But yeah, I heard them mention the flock cameras on the news broadcast this morning. We got a big thing going on here in our city right now. Everybody raising hell. Everybody showing up at the county commissioners and all because they starting to install flock cameras all over our little city, and everybody raising hell about it. Man, there's ATM cameras, your cell phone, everything's tracking you nowadays. So how can people still get away with what they get away with? Ha ha! Bear caught it. Product placed in the 1911. I did it more to kind of compare the size, bro, because as I was shooting the 49 yesterday, it's like this damn thing is just as long as my damn 1911. And damn if it ain't. Ransom for E.D.C, bro. I would easily give you half of my chicken nuggets and half of my fries and 35 cents for the safe return of E.D.C. But if he wasn't safely returned, I wouldn't give up none of my chicken nuggets. Got that artillery on deck. Yeah, that's just a few of them. They sitting there. I appreciate the comment. Appreciate you. A Kit Kat and a nickname. A Kit Kat and a Nicky. Right. I could probably get a couple rusty pennies to throw in the sweet in the pot. You know what I'm saying? Top of the morning. Yes, sir. His wife would probably pay me. You get smoke, you try to get it. Ooh, E.D. said, I put you on a t-shirt. But I'm telling y'all, all of us would be real easy to be got, though. All you'd have to do is take a half a box of shells, put a string on it, throw it outside your little white van, and start pulling the box towards the van, and you get half of us instantly. The price of ammo nowadays, come on, bro. I'd be the first one duct taped in the back, zip tied hands, looking crazy. There's so much land and hazard materials. That's what I'm saying. You see, that's the best comeback ever. Right, just hang a sign free ammo, and I'd be kidnapped. I'd be pick me type shit. Double tap them screens. Free ammo, free Red Bull, I'm got. Period. I'd be at the bottom of the hole here and it puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again. But yeah, I still got 400 rounds of this Monarch, the cheap 9mm lead heads. I'm going to go shoot them off today. I'm going to try to get them boxes gone today. Dude, that one short, I'm a new owner, had me dead laughing for a good 10 minutes. I didn't see that one. I'm going to have to go see that one. I didn't see that one from E.D.C. But I've been noticing, guys, I am finally getting a lot of y'all stuff in my feed, but I'm getting like the older stuff from last year. So to see your stuff, I got to click on your name, go to your content, like hit shorts, and then I have to scroll down and watch them that way. But I am getting a lot of your stuff now. I'm getting Raging Bullet stuff. I'm getting a lot of people's content in my feed, but it's like older stuff. Free Marble and Monsters, I'd be in trouble. That's what I'm saying. They do free Red Bull, and I'm got. My dumb ass going, especially if you be like, all you'd have to do, Bear, all you'd have to do is go, come on, little boy, I got Red Bull. Hey, let's go with it. Let's go with it. Good morning to everybody, by the way. I don't know if I told y'all good morning, but I'm telling you now. I've been up most of the night, tossing and turning, wishing one of y'all would have went live. So I've been watching all the crime stuff. And all the arguments still going on about the old files. Everybody wanting them files released. Everybody said all this stuff's redacted. Boy, I got news for y'all. They folks that still waiting on the Kennedy files. You think they gonna, man, look here. We still waiting to hear about Area 51 and Roswell and all them things. Y'all talking about the government. Y'all think they gonna tell y'all everything? Hell to the no. I still want to get the Freedom of Information Act on Waco and Ruby Ridge and several other places. Half of that's still redacted. But E.D.C, you are dropping some fire content, bro. For real. 12th State Tactical, what's up? Appreciate you this morning. Appreciate you. We're going to see if Betty pops her ass in here in a minute. I don't know where Betty is this morning. I hadn't heard from her. She did stop by and check on me yesterday. I appreciated that. I don't get company very often. I could never wonder why anybody wouldn't want to stop by the house. Albert Viles. Yeah, buddy. They see that target, that's why. Oh, come on. I told y'all I was blind, bro. I told y'all anything about more than about 10 feet, 15 feet, which is my world. That's a self-defense situation. I go to going out 30, 40 yards. I ain't paying attention to that damn red dot. I can't see it. I can see that big-ass piece of white paper, so I could at least hit the paper. And that paper's about the width of a person, so you would still be hit. KFC secret recipe. Right. We still don't know the herbs and spices, damn it. Papa don't buy say the same by his pew-pews. So yeah, what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I was just trying to get some in before it finished getting dark because it was starting to get dark on me. She's probably tied up in a barn in the middle of the desert. She's somewhere, AT. That's what's so bad about it. Is that's what I was talking about with all the flock cameras and everybody got a damn Ring doorbell nowadays and everybody's always got a phone in their hand and it just with all this technology, with all this stuff. Well, that's what I was just talking about, AT. They talking about now she's only 60 miles from the border, so they thinking she went across the border. But she should have paid them yard men a little bit better. Let me stop. Because I don't wish that on nobody. But I was listening to the stupidity on, I had it on Fox, and there was somebody in there commenting, they turned their pacemaker off. No, they didn't. They disconnected from the app. There's a difference. The pacemaker's inside. You can't turn it off. It ain't got a damn button. It's inside your body. Hold up, what am I? We talking about the Nancy Guthrey case. Paul, it's all in the news. The news reporter's mama that disappeared 13 days ago, and the FBI's on the case and all the big boys. They got the big boys out there. It was some crazy prepper dude, wasn't right. Nah, cartel don't usually take you away from the scene. They leave you there in a nice little pretty chalk outline. That's what I'm saying, Wick. I don't think it's going to be a good outcome. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I see where all the crazies are coming out now. Some of your news media has done gotten letters and we want 1 Bitcoin by such and such time and we'll give y'all information. Or we want this and that, the third. Man, that's all the crazies that's just trying to capitalize. But then again, some of y'all too young to know this. Candy gonna catch it right away. It could be a Patty Hearst situation. It could be a Patty Hearst. Maybe this woman decided to disappear and go on a crime spree. You know what I'm saying? People disappear all the time. My question is, why is this one so? Because her daughter's somebody. That's why. Because her daughter's a somebody. Her daughter's some kind of big reporter or whatever it is, and she's able to get that reach. You know what I'm saying? That's the power. When you got the media, you got the power. If you get the media behind you, you can do all kind of things. That's how I be, folks. We need one more like real quick. Double tap them screens. We going on the 30-minute mark. Hell yeah. Let's talk about these missing kids, bro. That's crazy too. Ain't nobody want to have them kind of conversation, bro. If they took her across the border, question why answer ransom? I think, yeah. Well, if you remember a couple days ago, her daughter Savannah went on and did a interview and was talking to the kidnapper because of the letter she had gotten talking about, we understand, we just want our mom back. What do you understand? Did they tell y'all something happened? And y'all just, because it's an investigation. They won't be able to tell us everything because they don't want to hurt their case. But you know how that goes. But I imagine with all them badges walking around and all that seniority walking around, it's hard for them to get anything done because they probably arguing with each other, bumping heads constantly, and all that kind of. Because 20 likes, let's go with it. Michael Jackson creation Neverland to protect the kids from Epstein Island. Ooh-wee. It's gonna be the message. Probably some dude who hates it and watch too many 40. No, every day. I really do think it's gonna end up being a family member. I don't know why I feel that so bad, but I do. I feel it's gonna be somebody who was close, or maybe one of the family members had done something to somebody, and this is a get back kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, or they might try to spin it as a patriot went and done it. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? With this, with everything's, everything's MAGA's fault nowadays. So they might try to spin that. Boy, speaking of that, boy, have y'all been watching some of the new laws they trying to put in place? Oh, Georgia, my home state, they trying to pull some stuff attacking the 3D printing now. They want to just do away with the filament. They want to say if you got a printer and the filament that you got intent to make something type shit. They selling it the way they selling it as they want to ban the switches. Well, the switches are already banned on the federal level, but when you start breaking that bill down that they wrote, they're talking about the printers and the filament and basically setting it up to where just having the stuff is conspiracy charge, basically. Yes, sir, that's what they doing. What they doing, they think they smart. The alphabet running all over themselves in this situation. I bet they are. I bet they are. What they need to do is just hand the file over to Patel. That bruh so cross-eyed he can look to yesterday and tomorrow at the same damn time. He'd get it figured out. He can see yesterday and tomorrow. Oh, cross-eyed midget. Little man Napoleon syndrome type shit. Yeah, E.D.C. I could see that though. I could see that. Because I mean, think about it. They've made it that way to where each news outlet hates each other and they always bashing each other. Bro, just report the damn news and report it exactly how it comes out. You ain't got to add to it. You ain't got to take away. Just report the news. Stop getting yourself in the middle of stuff because news was also always supposed to be just what it was, news. Instead, they want to throw their own bias into it and hype up stories and then find out they're wrong and then look stupid. And they're going to say it was Trump supporter who did it. You see when they're going to say, watch out for anyone. Right. It's all fake clickbait shit they had to make it worth. That's exactly right. Now look, they got it. They got social media back in the courts again. Because wow, we get more real news off of watching other people's social media. These independents that are out there reporting stuff, being in the right place at the right time type shit. But now they're attacking it, talking about it's addictive. It's just as addictive as drugs. Watch, they're fixing to start trying to limit our First Amendment. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do. A boat lift kit? I have not. Hell, I still ain't put the leveling kit on my truck, much less a boat lift kit. I've had the leveling kit for a year and I ain't felt like getting up underneath the damn truck messing with it. I guess I'm going to go ahead and pay a little bit of money and have them put that kit on my truck so I can put them 33s on there. I got a nice set of 33s I'd love to put on the truck. The powder coat on the rims matches the paint on the truck. I think it would look fire. I need to carry my ass out today and wash that damn dirty ass truck. I'm watching from the outside. I feel like I've seen this before in past lifetimes. Probably did, E.D.C. Probably did. News channels aren't biased. They do what the rich boss says to do. Yeah, they do what the man says to do. The ones that's up there pulling them strings like the puppet master. You're not supposed to have an opinion. They give you one, and they give you the one they want you to have. Yes, sir. That's how it be. That's how it be sometimes. Have 2 bolt lift kits for the Savage, but I've never taken the Savage bolt apart before. Hell, try it, because, I mean, it's a basic... I don't know, Candy. I know you could do it, bro. I know you could do it. Drink this old Red Bully. We fixing to go walk with me to go check the mailbox real quick type shit. Maybe I don't get attacked by that weird girl that been walking around. I had to run her off yesterday. She kept coming up here. I don't know. This, like, y'all heard me talk about it before. This little girl can't be no more than 16. I think about 13, 14. And I think she's a runaway, or either her parents are working and she's leaving the house, but the girl ain't all there. She come up yesterday beating on my door. I had just laid down for the nap. I woke up, went in there, and she had 5 boxes of macaroni in her arms. So I'm like, can I come in your house and cook my macaroni? No, the hell you can't. Your folks would say, when I want your opinion, I'll slap it out of you. Right. But the government, more like, when they want your opinion, they'll tax it out of you. Yeah, it's the Axis. Candy, it's not that it's stiff. The bolt's nice. It's that first stage. When you pull the bolt up, it locks. Then you got to apply a little bit more pressure for it to come the rest of the way up before you slide it back. That's where mine is a catch. When you pull it up to the first level, it catches. And then you got to apply a little more pressure. So if you was trying to do a fast follow-up shot and you wasn't thinking about that, you're going to miss your shot, because you're going to be sitting there trying to pull the bolt back and you're not at the point to pull it back yet. J-Dog, what is up? He's hit up and down. J-Dog, my dog, what's up, bro? Just woke up, looked at my notifications. Yes, sir, I know how that be. Man, I fucked that target up. I was trying not to hit my little red dot with the shotgun, but the shotgun about tore my shit apart. Now, where it's all ripped up right there in one spot, that was all the shots from the little Derya. When I opened up with the Derya, I was trying to aim a little to the left. But we had a good time with it type shit yesterday. A good time with it. And we're going again today. As soon as I decide to get my ass out the house, we're going to walk out and check the mailbox real quick. So y'all bear with me. Beautiful day it looks like. Probably in the 60s. Damn, how many vehicles these neighbors got. They always in something different every time they come in. Oh, look like they loading up the horse trailer and the dually back there. We might be fixing to go to a horse show. Might be going to a horse show. Y'all been seeing her out there practice. Y'all them vehicles back there, they loading up the horses. I don't know, Mel probably ain't ran yet. I don't know, that looks like tracks. Oh, that could be my tracks from yesterday. Nope, I don't see fresh tracks. Nothing in the mailbox. Rodeo time. The trees look ratchet. Man, look here. Don't pick on our Georgia trees. Our trees don't get all the pretty colors y'all do. Ours stay green. And we got them big ass pine trees. Got the big ass oak tree. That's a beautiful tree. Now the pear trees, they just ain't got no leaves on them right now. Giddy up type shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then we got a shit ton of palmettos back here. Hold on. Because, see, you could sell the berries off the palmetto certain times of the year. I had people stop by wanting to go into my palmetto field and pick the palmetto berries. Got to pick up the trash that the dogs took out of my burn drum. But yeah, we got the palmetto field back here. All them big old palmettos. What the hell is that? Sounds like somebody was beating the war drum. I thought Candy was back there. Had his people back there beating, trying to do that rain dance on us. It's supposed to be nasty here this weekend. We supposed to get a shit ton of rain and thunderstorms. Lock the door. 10 people double tap them screens. Let's go. 23 likes. Hell yeah. Have I? Yeah, I've had. I know I've had coon. Coon's kind of greasy though, bro. Buy coon, we make you keep the feet on it so we know that it's not a cat. That's the thing. Never buy a coon that don't have the feet still on it. Candy and Simba on the warpath. Watch out. Yeah, right. You made a hat out of raccoon. All right, Daniel Boone. Davy Crockett. Jasmine Crockett's older brother, Davy. Ugh. I don't know. I think last I heard, Simba was sick. I think he sent me a thing yesterday. I think it was yesterday, but I was already asleep when he sent it. So I ain't seen him. Well, I hadn't actually spoke to him in like 2 days. Work in progress. Oh, I love the 49, bro. I love the way it's running. So far, so good. That wasn't raccoon. It was a tabby cat. There you go. It was a tabby cat. Let me find out you eating people cats. Now we gotta talk. Type shit. Now we gotta talk. Let's switch it back over. There the 49 is right there. 49 sitting right there. Sitting right beside the 1911. It was a good day of work. I wasn't really trying to do anything spectacular. I just was doing a couple mag drop for that Monarch ammo because it's cheap ammo. I'll worry about the more precise when I break out the hollow points and start doing some shooting with the self-defense ammo. I got some Underwoods I want to go shoot and see how it cycles them, which I'm sure it's not going to have a problem. I've not heard about too many Glocks being picky on ammo, but I'm still running it through my same tests. My same test is, y'all have heard me say it time and time again, we're taking it out the box, we're not lubing it, we're not going to oil it, we're going to run it as dirty as we can possibly go and see how many rounds she'll go before we have to clean it. Just for the hell of it. If the Walther withstood my test, this Glock 49 should have no problems withstanding it. You ate some kitties in your day. I bet you did, Candy. You like that kitty, bruh? Usually eat everything pretty good. I want to start it. Look here, Candy, get started before the old government bans the online sales, which they won't get it. Not this time. If y'all remember how bills work, they're gonna introduce them, reintroduce them, and it generally takes a couple of cycles of Congress before they start to get stuff even motion going. It won't go anywhere this time. But next time they'll get a few more people jump on the bandwagon, and next time a few more, and eventually they'll get it. Kind of like this 3D printing thing they're trying to attack in Georgia. It won't pass this time, and it might not pass the next time, but eventually, with enough steam and enough so-called mass accidents, the ones that, the mass accidents, and enough public behind it, then they'll start to get stuff to move, because that's how they do. Yeah, I never had any ammo pickiness. Well, that's like that Sheild Plus. That's why I love the Sheild Plus so much. It didn't matter what I put in that joker, it would run. Too much commerce and online sales. It is. We would lose a shit ton of money. Um, and you got a lot of folks who built their shit from the ground up, and that's how they make their living. And you would kill their business because they want it to where you got to be in person ID kind of. They want to treat the ammo like the firearm. And then it's also automatic with this bill. It's automatic. Anything over 1,000 rounds, they automatically report you to the attorney general. Bro, on a good weekend, it's easy to go through 1,000 rounds. That ain't nothing. Especially nowadays. Nowadays you running 15, 17, 20, 30 round mags. You know what I'm saying? And to go through 1,000 rounds, that's easy. Candy, that depends on you on how often you clean your gun. You got some folks that's anal about it. They got to clean it every time they look at it. You got some like me that say, hey, if it can't make it to 1,000 rounds before I clean it, I don't want it. Put save tax or something silly. Well, tax is always their surefire way of getting rid of something. Look at, I give you a perfect example. St. Simon's Island, Georgia. It's what we call the Millionaires Club. It's the resort island, but it wasn't always that way. Um, it was a lot of low income families, generations of families that lived over there. And how they get rid of them? They didn't tell them they had to move. They just kept raising the tax till the people couldn't afford it no more. And that's how they do it. Like California, you fill out paperwork for the ammo and then wait. Yeah. Always laugh when they describe individual with 1K rounds like it's something. Right. That's what I'm saying. Because that's nothing. If you're a serious shooter, 1,000 rounds ain't shit. That's like when I tell people how many 9mm rounds I have, they're like, oh, that's a lot. No, it's not. That's a couple weekends. If you actually shoot, a couple thousand rounds is nothing at all. Oil grease attracts sand and dust in the air. Dry guns don't. Hey, you might be onto something, Candy. Maybe a few hours on a good day. Especially when you're dealing with like AR ammunition, AK ammunition, and stuff like that, and you start getting these FRTs and stuff like that, you're dumping. It's nothing to go through 1,000 rounds. Nothing. I know just to break in on the Derya, that I'm at so far, 600 rounds. I'm already at 100 through the 49. There's 700 rounds of 9mm right there, gone. That 22. Good Lord. Over 2,000 rounds just in 22 long rifle. The Stoeger, I've already been through what, probably 50 or 60 12 gauge shells. What's the range like, J Dog? I've been wanting to take the axis out. Candy mentioned it earlier. I've been wanting to take the axis out and see if it's still holding. If it's still holding. If the scope's still sighted in. because it stays in that safe and gets bumped around and everything else. So I kind of need to go check that. Yeah, I hit 2,000 rounds before I did it. I finally did clean the Walther, and not because it jammed. It's just I hit 2,000 rounds and okay, that's far enough. And it was filthy. It took me a good. It took about a half a can of carburetor cleaner and a bunch of damn scrubbing. I'm gonna buy that man a muffler. Every time he leaves, he's a half a mile from my house and I can hear it. Just in general, some people clean out of them, but some people run dry gun. Now, I don't run a wet gun. The only one that has, my 1911 has more lube than any of my firearms. And I still don't run very much in it. Because you're right, it causes your shit to junk up or gunk up. I only put oil on the contact parts. Well, see, that's my thing, work in progress. If it's something you're going to carry, test it, push it out there, see what it's going to do. If it can't take many rounds before it has to be attended to, then maybe we need to grab something else. I've still not done nothing to the AK. Their cars sound like NASCAR vehicles. It's annoying, especially when you like trying to talk on a phone or something, or you're trying to talk to somebody and they open them pipes up. Yes, sir. Get on your damn nerves. Yeah, I said at the same time you hit send, right. Lord have mercy, my stomach. 2 a.m. trying to sleep. Yep. Which we don't have a whole lot of that around here. Luckily, I live towards the end of my street. We don't have a lot of that. Most people in my neighborhood, when they get home, they home until the next day. You don't have a whole lot of in and out traffic, which is a good thing. These days, I can sit out in my yard and maybe see 2 cars the whole freaking day. Raj, what is up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. 24 likes. We got some likes in the house today. We sure enough did. We done did the damn thing. But I figured I'd knock my live stream out the way, talk to y'all fine fellas for a little bit. Then I'll go on my YouTube and Tubi marathon. Just posted cleaning hands yesterday. 556. Just because it's been a long time. Probably 3 to 4. There you go. There you go. Yep, Raj is in the house. Sure enough. Sure enough. Sure enough. Well, I was supposed to go into the other my next nearest town today. I was supposed to go deal with paperwork, but I decided I'd do that tomorrow instead. Deal with all that tomorrow. I do got to go to the grocery store and get a few more spices that I need. Matter of fact, after this live stream here in just a few minutes, I might make that trek. Go ahead and get it over with. Oh, no, I'm not. I'll cook tomorrow. I forgot. My wife's got to go to the pharmacy pick up my medicine today, and she promised me Chinese food. So, yeah, that's right. Oops. It'll be okay. Nope, no Atwoods. Nope. Telling you, Bear, they don't trust us with much. We got an Ace Hardware. All our Winn-Dixies are going to I don't know what the hell they call them now. The kind that you got to pay 25 cents to use the buggy, and you got to bring your own bags and shit. So they're closing all the Winn-Dixies. We got one Piggly Wiggly left. We got Academy Sports, Walmart, Dollar Store, Dollar General, Dollar Tree. We just got a Burlington. We got a Buc-ee's. Beauty of Soviet low tolerance firearms. They run dirty. Yep. That's part of it, bro. And the simplicity of them, that they can teach anybody how to use them. My house in the middle of the street. I hear trucks pass in the middle of the night. Yeah, see, that sucks. I lived in the city for years, bro. And I think that's still part of the reason why at night I can't sleep to a silent room. I either got to have a TV running or a show going. Got to have the fans running. I cannot sleep to a dead-ass silent house. I can't do it. Think all the years I lived in Atlanta, Georgia, and you were constantly hearing the honking horns and, you were constantly hearing a noise. So I got to have a noise to sleep. Does your ACL ammo? Yes, they do. They do. They did about 5 years ago stop selling firearms, but they do. We still have a few old country stores. You go into old country stores and there'll be ammo in the little case. But the Ace Hardware sells the ammo. They just don't sell the firearms. That's where I found when I first got the AK and I was looking for 7.62 ammo. That's where I found boxes of that was it Norma or whatever it is. I found the boxes for like 12 cheeseburgers a piece, and I bought every box they had. I need to go back there today and see if they ever got any more. That's the one that I put on YouTube and showed y'all came in paper bags. I missed those days. Ace Hardware stopped. All right. Hell, I missed the Sears and Roebuck catalog days. Damn. I miss being able to order stuff like it on, just order online. I mean, order on out of a book. Well, I used to be able to get everything from Sears and Pennies. Now, our Walmart, you can go buy shotguns, you can go buy rifles, you can buy 22 ammo, you can buy. I've seen some 45 long Colt in Walmart, but I don't think you're gonna find no 9 milli. None of your popular rounds they're not gonna carry it. I work for Sears. They killed. Yeah, I know. My two faves in the same frame. There you go. Yes, sir. We got them up there, bro. The newest one, Raj, I don't know if you've been on here since I got the Glock 49. The one you see on the right, sitting right next to the 1911, is the Glock 49. That's the 19 lower and the 17 upper. 5,000 round case at 39. Right. You can't knock for that price nowadays. Montgomery Wards. Hey, I remember them. We had a place called Cress's. That was another great place. Your Walmart don't sell pews. You can still buy, like, they have the Golden Boy in there. They have some old 30-06s. Our Walmart still has shotguns and rifles. That's the main thing they have. No handguns. I don't really like Glocks. Yeah, Roz, I know what you're saying. Yeah, Walmart still does, but they just won't sell handguns. They sell shotguns and rifles. Sell the hell out of airsoft shit. And rim oil. If you want rim oil, boy, Walmart's got a hell of a selection of rim oil. Only difference with our Walmart, though, see, the way the Georgia law is, if you have a concealed carry permit, all you got to do is fill out the form. Walmart and some of your bigger box stores, however, even with a permit, they're still going to run you through the system. And if it's on a weekend, you can forget about it. They're going to put you on hold till at least Monday. And that's how it goes. And that pisses me off because the whole reason you got that permit, part of the reason, part of the perk, is that you ain't got to wait to be ran through a system. Even though the AK-47 is illegal for civilians in India, yeah. At Walmart in smaller towns sell shotguns. But it's been many years since I've been in East Texas. Yes, sir. I got to get out to Texas again, man. The only thing I hate about going to Texas is I-10. I might have to take 32. Damn I-10, I take 32 all the way across. That's not what Meg said, Candy. Take 20, yeah. I can take 32 all the way across. Take, for the most part, 32 across, or I could take 32 and I-10 are my two main routes. Drop down to Tallahassee, hit I-10, go from Tallahassee straight into Texas. That's my comment, but it's okay. But my Walmart only sells basic shit like Savage and Ruger Americans. Yeah, that's us. They got Henry's. Hold on, Carson. Let me go back. How did I miss your comment? Only one. No, I read that, didn't I? Bob still sells long guns, but no good stuff. Really, just basic stuff. Yeah. I know we have the Henrys because I look at the Golden Boy every time I go in. And whatever the all silver one is, I can't remember what they call that one, but it's the Henry. I know they've got some 30-30s. I know they got a 30-06. They've got a couple of 270s, 308s, and bolt actions. And then they've got several different 12 gauge. They've got the Mossbergs, and then they've got the semi-automatics. Ammo price is almost $5 per bullet in India. Damn. Yeah, them Golden Boys, man. Walmart sell the hell out of them. But most of your ammo, though, you're going to get, they got a shit ton of birdshot, some turkey loads. Every now and then you can mess around and find some double up, but they don't sell a whole lot of your, what I'd call self-defense or hunting rounds. All right, fellas, we hit the hour mark. I'm going to bounce because I got to go to the store. I love you guys. Stay strapped. Keep wanting to pay attention to what's going on around you. Don't let nobody talk you into dumb shit. And be blessed. I'll see you guys in just a little bit.